Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi. This is one of the most talked about topic here on YouTube, and everyone haven't really perfected this Wi-Fi. And to be honest with you, me myself at home, I'm really having much problem with my Wi-Fi as well. Okay, so my connection is one main router, then I have a lot of extenders. So what does this extender do? It probably extends my coverage and the signal to wherever dead spot I want it to be. And guess what? The more I extend, the weaker the speed is. So every time I extend, the speed cuts to half. So I have a 50 Mbps connection at home, and when I extend to one, it becomes 25. And when I extend to another one, it's becoming 12.5. And so on and so forth until you reach around 6 or 4. It really sucks. And I tried to research myself and I came up with one solution. At first, I still don't believe this brand. And what I'm talking about is the TP-Link. I've been a user of a lot of brands like Linksys, Cisco, Netgear, and honestly, I haven't really encountered TP-Link. They're probably one of those cheap brands that offers cheap Wi-Fi connection at a low cost, which I probably never bothered to look at them, even when I'm younger. I was wrong, and I got my hands on this one. I bought it myself during the 3/3 sale on Shopee. I'll post the link below where I bought this unit, and the seller is very accommodating. Do check them out. And this is the Deco Wi-Fi Mesh E4 from TP-Link. And right now we'll be unboxing this. I'll be connecting this to my main router at home, and I'll show you step by step on how I connected this perfectly at home. So hi guys, I'm Richmond of Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. And right now we'll be unboxing this TP-Link Wi-Fi mesh. So have my blade here, always ready for some action. So we'll be cutting it open. So right here on the sides. Okay, so I really love those unboxing of big boxes like this one, and it really feels satisfying, especially when you have opened it already. It's really good. So yeah, I've been really having much problem with my Wi-Fi at home, especially on those spots wherein I only get a miserable 4 Mbps. I'm not really getting the most out of my subscribe speed, which is a 50 Mbps of globe, and getting a 50 and of course getting a miserable 4 is not what I want. So we tried this one as a ultimate solution. What does Wi-Fi mesh do? So one of the good things about Wi-Fi mesh is that it doesn't cut your speed into half. As long as it's extending, they're talking with each other, all the nodes, you'll be getting a good connection. So right now we've already opened it. So yeah, let's just grab this here. So opening the box, we can see that there are 3 nodes here. Any one of them can be the main node, so it's very flexible. If you want more of these, you can buy the solo pack. So upon opening, you can see it's very like a bottle shape. So what I really like about this one is it's pretty light. Okay, so at the back you can see there's 2 Ethernet ports. On the main module wherein your router would be connecting to this node, you have to plug it to number 1 on the Ethernet port, and the rest, it's easy. Let me walk you through. So right now we're going to install this TP-Link Deco E4. So you need to give it power, and of course next is to connect the Ethernet cable to number 1. Snap. So next thing is to turn off your main router. Okay, so since I've turned it off, we need to turn it on together with this one. So just simply power it off. I'll be connecting this like this. Okay, so I'll turn it together on. So you see it blinking in a short while. So while we wait for our router to stabilize its connectivity to the internet before we go on and connect to the app. So while we're doing it, let's simply just download the app here at Google Play. So you just need to type Deco. So I forgot, I don't have any connection right now. So here, TPLINK Deco. So mine is installed, just open. So let's begin. So while we're at it, waiting for the router to boot itself up, normally it takes 2 minutes. So right now it's already up. We'll wait for this one to blink. So let's begin. So we have the E4, so we select this one. Then we have these components complete. Next. So yeah, power off your modem. Next. So connect it correctly. Next. Just make sure it's stable. Next. And wait for this one to blink blue. And yes, it's blinking blue. So yes, it's pulsing blue. Okay, so needs me to turn the Wi-Fi on. So we'll do it accordingly. So looking for Deco. So it seems to found itself. So connect. Connecting to device. Connection is successful. So right now it's hooking itself up, as you can see here in the logo. So in a while you'll see it stop blinking. It will steady itself to blue. So found it. Okay, so right now in my bedroom, so just simply select bedroom, connecting to the internet. It simply just takes a little while to get used to this one. So yeah, it's a dynamic IP. Keep default MAC address. So yeah, I just want to name it exactly the same as my router name. So I'll be turning my router Wi-Fi later, turn it off. So network name would be exactly the same as my existing router, so that I don't need to further configure it later with my IP camera. So this one, PLDT Home DSL-A1, so just simply copy it. Okay, so it has connected itself successfully. Okay, so it's now online. So I'm done for now. So what we can do right now is simply to give it a speed test. So let's see if it's connected to the Gadget Sidekick network. Yes, it is. Let's see how it goes. So right now we're going to give it a quick speed test and see how fast it is. If it really lives up to 50 Mbps with, well, I'm getting more than what I paid for. So this is the speed from my router direct to the mesh. It's not bad. Not a bad speed. So next thing is to connect the second node and see if it also gets the same speed. So okay, right now we're going to hook our second node. So we'll just simply plug it on here and wait for it to blink blue and connect. We'll just wait for it to blink blue, then of course connect it to our app. Okay, so it's blinking blue right now. As you can see, the next thing to do is simply just press this plus button to add another node, and yes, this one. Okay, so I'll just put it on 2 floors. Actually, I need to put one on the 3rd floor, but next is to, it's pulsing blue right now, so it's connecting. Let's see what happens. So basically, it's the first deco E4 looking for the second deco E4. So both of them are talking to each other. A while ago, it's the router talking to the first deco, to the first node. This one is the first node talking to the second node. So basically, it's forming something like a web or cloud. So all the decos, Wi-Fi mesh is talking to themselves. So giving you a good Wi-Fi connection. So I'll be putting this on my living room. So it's optimizing my network. And a little later, we'll try to see the speed test if it gets a good score on speed test. So you can see all my devices connected to this single network. So let's see. So let's see if we're going to get a pretty decent speed on this one or not. So right now we're connected to the second node. So yes, it's still giving me a good speed based on my subscription speed. And yes, it's even surpassed 50, going up to 70, which is pretty impressive. So yes, I don't really have to have problems with my connection speed anymore on the other side of the room, where it's quite a bit far from my main router. So yeah, this is the speed that I got. So let's see some of the configuration we can do with the deco. So going out. So here are some of the things that you can play with the app of the deco. So you have the Wi-Fi, you can probably configure if you want to turn on 5G or not. Then you can check your advanced mode. Okay, everything's here. Then you can even have some parental controls to filter some site for your kids. Okay, so QoS, monthly report on your access, Wi-Fi managers. You can update your deco, put some people on the blacklist. Even WPS. How about that? So basically that's it for the configuration of 2 nodes and so on and so forth. You just need to do the same process again and again. If you want to connect your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Wi-Fi mesh, it's up to you. You can simply just buy another 3 packs and another 3 packs if you really need it, and so on and so forth. So that's how easy you can connect your Wi-Fi mesh at home. So guys, we have already set up our full connection at home using this TP-Link DECO E4 Wi-Fi mesh system, and I can see that all my dead spots are getting more or less roughly the same speed as my main router, which is roughly 50 Mbps. I'm roughly getting 44, 46, which is a good sign. Unlike before, I'm just getting a miserable 4. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future reviews here on my channel. So I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.